So it's time to sign up for your Blue Matrix Energetics event. It is 2 for 1 if you show up with your partner and attend both days. Then both days are for $1,000 each. So you're saving $1,000 each. It's a huge savings. You'll be able to go home and compare notes together, be on the same page about what energy sciences are in terms of your Blue Matrix Energetics practice and quantum mind tech tools, and how to practice together for a mutually rewarding life of work, relationship, and all of your dreams that you're focusing on making alive in your life. So, Blue Matrix Energetics is a science of how your consciousness is wired in the biological matrix you are your body. And when you become more adept with a higher IQ and functioning more proficiently in terms of abstract reasoning, which is something that helps elevate IQ and to problem solve and to see all kinds of things that we didn't see before. So what that does is it gives you increased health, increased unlimited scope at work, in your personal life to solve problems, to be a better parent, all kinds of things, cessation of aging. Before, when I first started to teach with Matrix Energetics, people that I saw 10 years later looked exactly the same. I'm celebrating my 30th birthday today, and I still look very good because each year I practice the Eternal Youth Quantum Mind Tool. I only see I'm 30 years old. I actually do not remember what my correct age is at all, according to chronological age. So therefore, all I know, and is very strongly wired in my brain, is that I am 30, and I'm very happy with the results of the focus. I do not wear eyeglasses at all. I have very good vision. I have very good hearing. I don't have any kinds of health problems. I'm very healthy. So it is really, really refreshing and very, very powerful, the study of Blue Matrix Energetic Energy Science. It is not New Age. It involves knowledge from neurology, biochemistry, biology, that our instructors also study in their spare time to understand fully how the anatomy is structured of the human body, how we are wired. Those are practitioners who have their own private practice of Blue Matrix, which you can do with a practicum as well. And it is like a form of energetic sciences in complementary and alternative medicine that is not a therapy like acupuncture or anything. So we don't work with the healthcare system in terms of any insurance or anything. It is separate from it. It is more like holistic well-being that we consult with others about. And if we are in practice, otherwise we just practice it for ourselves and have, gosh, there's so much I could tell you. I'm writing a movie right now called Hathor, which is goes way back to the beginning of great Egyptian dynasties where the pharaohs were 40 feet tall. We're the beginning of something I teach in the third event of Blue Matrix Stargate of Success, is taught about the camera eye, or the great eye of Horus, how it really works. And you will be amazed. There's a video on the Blue Matrix Energetics Info Playlist YouTube on the camera eye and putting it to the test with a little game you can play. And we learn other ways to use it very powerfully in the third event. So the first event also does include Quantum Slim. It is nothing to do with dieting or cutting food to lower portions or any of it. It just has to do with the consciousness and how food and eating your meals as a Blue Matrix Energetics practitioner. With the energy science, we give you how it will improve your absorption and stabilize weight. So if you're skinny and you want to gain a bit of weight, you can. If you're a little bit heavier, you can lose a little bit over time. If you are normal weight, you'll probably maintain the rest of your life, even after having babies. So it is helping you to have a healthy, most optimum situation with your diet as well. And the side effects of it are stabilizing and normalizing to be your ideal weight, ideally. So it is much different. It's not any kind of diet regimens or any kind of a weight loss program per se. and it's about an hour or so that we dedicate to the quantum sync portion, as well as the early principles of quantum mind tech tools, mind technology of consciousness through energy science of the matrix, that you learn to mind manage, to not lose your temper so easily, to understand how to deal with difficult people sometimes, or people who have a certain way of doing things. They don't really want to hear you. There's all kinds of ways, or irate relatives, or whatever it is. So it's quantum mind management that is the foundation principle of the matrix energetics that's there, as well as many, many others to get you started, including Blue Matrix Energetics Merkaba 1, which begins to give you the experience of hyperspace capability and coding of your genetic material, your DNA, to be able to raise your vibration to do something that it was built to do, which is to go into hyperspace jumps and come back. So you literally disappear and reappear very quickly for moments of time, and readjust your health or your mind state or whatever it is. And it is a great practice that's included in the Matrix Energetics, the first event. So the second day is a quantum wealth, which is a very, very invaluable tool, the quantum mindset tool introduced on the second day to help boost your money earning power, and to understand how genetically there is specific quantum field and wiring for emanating a wealthy quantum state, which is from having a certain adjustment in attitude or perception of values, of looking at the world, of looking at everything, and of using the mind management and using other tools to formulate the best riches with the balanced life model for yourselves. And it's very, very successful. We have students who have made millions of dollars over the last 20-year period of having studied with me energetic sciences, and they are doing very well. And some of them went through a period where they were losing everything, emptying of old jobs, old relationships, everything crashing. And now they have made a few $1,000,000 because they had to reorient and rearrange everything. So it is for people who are brave and are ready to get into having a much better life and leaving behind things that were not serving them and kept them in a box of a set income or whatever it was as well. So it's a very, very exciting weekend if you attend, and we look forward to seeing you